Welcome back. It is 6:25 here on your Wednesday. The Cockeye brand started with barbecue, as we all know, in Warren, then jumped into the world of ice cream a couple years ago. It's already made quite the impression. They are fresh off 3 major ribbons, as you can see right in front of you, from the North American Ice Cream Association. Very big deal and very delicious ice cream. And here in studio to tell us more about it are Eric and Max Hoover. Guys, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
So you guys won 2 ribbons last year, right?
Yep,
3
right.
This year. That's trending in the right direction. What does it mean to you?
Well,
We didn't enter 3 last year.
Oh,
that is true.
Well, even better.
It's good. It's like a slow mastering of the craft. So
Yeah.
to submit 3 this year and get recognized as being a pretty all right manufacturer in the United States feels pretty good. It's like a little pat on the back.
Oh, I would say so, and a pat on the belly for any of us who've been able to enjoy the deliciousness. I remember stopping by a couple years ago when you guys were first developing this idea, really before the building was built, and I remember how long and how many tries you took just to get the vanilla right?
Yeah, it's true.
Like how important has it been, that time and patience and everything in the process behind it? Because everybody sees a pint of ice cream and they're like, oh, this is delicious. They have no idea of everything behind it. Tell us more about that.
Well, every single batch that we produce is small batch, which means I'm working with like 2 gallons of milk, yielding maybe 3 gallons of ice cream. So every single time you make that one batch, you have to be pretty specific about how long it's in the freezer, how many grams of chocolate go in before the blend. So it's kind of cool because between each batch, you have to be almost meticulously, scientifically right, so that your customers don't recognize inconsistencies. And so it's really important.
Yeah, well, I would say so too. I remember talking about, like, it's a little creamier than a lot of ice creams, right, Eric?
It is. When we, as a maker, we could have decided to use a whole range of ingredients. We could have made a value ice cream and kind of gone for like the biggest ice cream scoop, but really the cheapest stuff.
Yeah.
And when we started getting down to the nuts and bolts of it, we decided that it from a cost perspective for us, it wasn't that big of a difference to have the best. And so given that opportunity between, okay, do I make a penny more off a scoop? We chose to try to make the best. And so that's what these awards are sort of helping us to prove.
Yeah, and we see the 2 red ribbons in front of us and the 1 blue. So tell us about what categories you guys won in.
Yeah, so there's 3 categories in the competition: chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. Both of our vanilla and our strawberry got like the 2nd tier red ribbon. Sort of, you did better than just showing up and playing, which is good.
Which is still, I mean, when you're talking about a national scale, I mean, that's a big deal.
It's true. There's probably, I don't know, between 50 and 200 submissions across the country. 10 or so are mentioned. So
yeah, that's elite. That is elite.
I would say so. The chocolate is kind of a standalone thing because it got the blue ribbon. It's got to be almost like absolutely perfect on the meltability scale and the flavor scale. So it's really great bringing the blue ribbon back to the Valley because I don't know that anybody makes it like this in this area. So it feels good. Yeah,
well, and it should, and it tastes good too, and that's the important part. So what's next for you guys, Eric? What's in the future?
Well, as we may mention, we have what's called a dairy processing license, which means we are allowed to wholesale it. And we have picked up a few accounts, and Wedgwood Pizza, shout out to the crew over there, have picked it up, and they offer pints to go retail in their cooler. So if you go pick up a pie, you can get ice cream. We plan to scale that. So we're not quite ready to go after the Giant Eagles and the Sparkles and all of that stuff yet. I can tell you that my son has...
It's coming.
An enormous... I have a very big bill to pay because he ordered a lot of very fancy printed pint. So you will see us, hopefully, in grocery stores soon. If there are people that want to contact us, they can go to our website. We have a nifty little form for new accounts. But that's kind of where we're headed.
Cool.
We'll be scaling this production, hopefully, large. I've always said I can't manufacture cars, but it would be a dream of mine to manufacture food. So we're getting there.
Oh, and it's been amazing to watch the development. If anybody wants to stop out at Cockeye, where can they find you guys?
We're at 1805 Parkman Road, right in the west side of Warren. We're open Wednesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Don't come on a Monday or Tuesday. We're probably there making ice cream, but we're not open on the retail store. We only have one location, so it's 1805 Parkman Road.
There we go. Easy enough to find on the west side of Warren and worth the trip if you're coming from anywhere around here. Gentlemen, thank you guys, as always, for coming. We appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way.
You as well.
All right, let's send things back over to Emily Frazzini, taking a look at that Thanksgiving Day forecast, which doesn't look quite as good as the forecast for today, right?